What's going on, guys? My name is Drew and welcome to what is officially episode 1 of this FM challenge series, The Curse of Bela Guttman, here at Benfica in Portugal. If you haven't seen the first episode, which is the intro one, go check it out. It gives a bit of detail around what this challenge is all about. If you are running this save at the moment alongside me, please do drop into the comments your progression at the moment. And before we get into the detail of today's episode, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. We'll run the intro and I'll bring you guys back with a bit of an update on how we've done so far. Right guys, so today's episode is a big one. So we've got our first live com of the series, which is against Porto. So a pretty big team to be playing against right at the start of this season. We're at home, so we've got a bit of an opportunity to get one over one of the big boys quite early on. So hopefully we can do that. But before we get into that, let's update you on what we've done since that first episode. So we've obviously had our friendly matches. We've done pretty well in those, pretty comfortably. We've also had to qualify for the Champions League as well. So we played Lokomotiva, beat them quite comfortably 3-0. Goals from Chiquinho and Luca Waldschmidt, who we've brought in from Freiburg apparently. He got the sort of final goal of that game, giving us that 3-0 win. We then played our first game in the league, which we won not overly convincingly, 1-0. A goal from Darwin Nunez right at the start of the game, actually, after 5 minutes, gave us that win over Rio Ave. And we've just played against Ghent in our next qualifying round of the Champions League, the playoff first leg. That was just a boring 0-0 draw. I'm glad we didn't pick that as our live com game. Obviously that one today is Porto. You'll remember from that last episode we had no money, so we couldn't really do anything in terms of transfers. I did have a look at the squad and I did manage to bring in Eric Garcia on loan from Manchester City, which I think is a shrewd bit of business, especially given he's a centre back, dubbed a wonder kid as well, and is leaving on a free at the end of the season. So I don't know if there's anything we can do with that. We'll have to have a look. I doubt he would want to come to us permanently, but there might be an opportunity for us to look at that. The reason it's quite a good bit of business, I think, as well, is because we are playing 3 at the back, so we needed an extra centre back as well. So I think that's a decent bit of business for us. And realistically, that's the only bit of business we can do this season, given the lack of funds that we've got available to us. One player that is going to be going out the door is Jardel. 34 years of age now. He's off to Brazil, where he's originally from. Like I say, 34 years of age. He is our club captain, so we will obviously lose him for next season, but he's not off until the 1st of March, so we've got him for one more season at least. We haven't actually registered him for the Champions League team, mainly because we've got quite a few players that can play in that position. Obviously we've got Otamendi now and Vertonghen in our squad as well. One player we've tried to get rid of is Adel Taarabt, not a player I'm a massive fan of. Plus he was worth 6.25 million, so I thought that might be a decent amount of money we could potentially get into our transfer budget. Problem is, teams are coming in for him and they're only offering around 3 or 4 million. I've tried getting the 6 million that we would want, but nobody seems to be interested, so he'll probably be staying with us. Apart from that, like I say, we've not done anything else due to the restrictions we've got. So let's get into the game today against Porto and pick our squad. So this is our squad for today. So we got the Greek guy in goal, because I can't pronounce his surname, Otamendi, Verissimo and Vertonghen in defence, with Gilberto on the right, Grimaldo on the left, Weigl and Gabriel in midfield, with Pizzi just behind Everton, and you probably don't pronounce it that way either, and Waldschmidt as well up front. Fingers crossed we can get the 3 points today. We're obviously playing this narrow 5-2-1-2 tactic as well. It's the tactic that I used last season as well. I'm sure I played a more narrow tactic because I wasn't confident in the wingers that we had. But obviously we've got that second tactic, the 4-1-2-1-2, that we can switch to if we need to. And knowing FM, we probably will need to part way through the season when things start to go wrong. But this is the team we're going with today. Hopefully we can get 3 points, our first 3 points over the big boys, Porto. So here we are then, recent form, 2 wins and a draw for us. What about Porto? 2 wins for them and a pretty solid 4-4-2 they're going for. Pepe in defence for them. In terms of the table, we've only played 1 game, Porto have played 2. So still a lot to play for. We're going to stick with the 3D match engine that we played for the England Euro 2020 tournament save that we put on the DrewTube as well. Mainly because I'm quite enjoying actually playing 3D. Right, we've kicked off. Both of us have had a shot on target. Not worthy of a highlight though, apparently. Ooh, first highlight to us. Nice. Gilberto. Oh, we've given the ball away. So actually the highlight is to them. Evan Nielsen's in. Good save from the Greek goalkeeper. Oh, it's edgy stuff. Although Everton's in. It's a good block from the defender. Yeah, Porto all over us. 5 shots already, 3 on target. Slightly edging possession as well. Throw into Porto. They're right at the end of the first half. Still the highlight is with them. Loads of space out on the wing here as they pull it across. Another great save from our goalkeeper. Just getting pushed back by Porto as we go into half time. So there's the half time whistle. Tell the boys to dig in. Second half kicks off. We need to break this cycle of essentially Porto just attacking us. We're supposed to be the home team. Gabriel. Great ball into Waldschmidt. I want to call him Walter Schmidt, but I'm not going to. Would I take a draw against Porto with us being at home? I'm not sure. I feel like we've got to lay the foundation straight away for a decent league performance. Obviously, we're focusing on Europe because of the challenge, but I want to win the league as well. Gilberto. Still Gilberto. Gabriel. Shocking pass. Gilberto recycles it though. Does really well. Pulls it back. Gabriel. Somebody. Blocked by the keeper. And Waldschmidt is offside. Waldschmidt should pick this up. Oh, that's going to be an issue for Pepe, is it? It's got to be a red. Has to be a red. Malang Sarr is coming on for Porto. What a rash challenge that was. We've got an extra man here. Let's go attacking. I'm going to up the tempo as well. Surely we've got to go for it with an extra man. Free kick though to Porto. Since they went a player down, we've not really done anything. We've not had any highlights. Oh, as they go close there, just over the crossbar. I thought the last game was a bit of a shocker. This one has been just as bad. At least there was a bit of excitement with the fact that Pepe got sent off. Apart from that though, I've got to apologise. It's been a pretty shocking game. And the referee should blow up here, unless we get one last attack. Rafa. Oh, he went for goal. Darwin. Grimaldo. Surely not. Surely not. No, it's not going to be. I thought we were going to get excitement right at the end. We didn't. 6 shots for us, 2 on target. They had 10 and 5. To be fair, they completely dominated the first half, and we were lucky to not concede a goal. But I think the deciding moment was 66 minutes where Pepe got sent off, although we didn't take advantage of it. Pretty disappointing, although a draw at home to Porto, one of the big teams, probably not a bad result, I guess. As a Villa Franca Desira lad, I definitely butchered that. Rafa is no stranger to the rivalry with Porto. How important is it to have players that understand the passion of these derby games? They know the importance of the fixture and are sure that everyone else knows it. There was some bafflement amongst supporters that you seemingly refused to substitute Luka Waldschmidt despite his clearly below par performance. What is your response to that? We didn't have any decent players on the bench. He'll have better games. Let's go with that. Right then, second game of the episode, and it's a big one. Hopefully it'll be a bit more exciting than the last one against Porto, but this is an important one for us in terms of the challenge and obviously trying to get into some sort of European tournament. This is to qualify for the Champions League, so we've got to play against Ghent. It was 0-0 from the first leg. We are now at home, so I'm hoping that we can get through this comfortably. So let's pick our squad and get into the game. Right then, important one for the challenge. Let's see if we can get a win over Ghent. 0-0 from the first leg. So still all to be decided, but obviously they could get an away goal here. And we'd be very much up against it if they did. Gilberto, Everton, Chiquinho, Gilberto again. Interesting cross. Grimaldo pulls it back. Chiquinho. Weigl. Really good play from Benfica there. Great save from the goalkeeper. Oh no, we've got an injury to Everton. I think I'm going to bring on Nunez. Hopefully he's not going to be out for a while. What's it say? Potential foot injury. Yeah, you can't really play football if you've got a foot injury. Oh, what is going on? We've got another injury. Grimaldo this time. Tavares can come on for him. I don't know what is going on. 2 injuries in, what, 10 minutes almost? We're already having to use 2 substitutions. And cleared again. Weigl now with a counter-attack. Needs a decent pass. Darwin's in! Oh, and Darwin scores! Or Nunez, I should call him, really. Not a bad substitution. What a counter-attack that is. Obviously, Everton came off. Darwin went in. Great run from him behind the defender. Weigl picked him out really well. It's a really good finish. 1-0. This is more like it. Free kick to Benfica now. Chiquinho to take it. Oh, what happened there? Goalkeeper completely fluffed it and Waldschmidt goes in and scores. Let's see this again. Chiquinho puts it in. Goalkeeper just palms it down into the path of Waldschmidt. 2-0. We'll take that. It is. So half time, 2-0. Great goal from Nunez on the counter-attack. Weigl with the threaded ball forward. Nunez with a great finish. And then obviously a howler from the goalkeeper. Waldschmidt capitalising, making it 2-0 just before half time. Looks like Pizzi's also picked up an injury. Let's bring on... I might bring on Ramos. He was really good in FM20. Whether he's good in FM21, I'm not sure, but I'm bringing him on anyway. 3 substitutions already happened due to injuries. Hopefully we can see this game through though, as Waldschmidt goes forward and he smashes it instead of crossing it. Again, attacking again. It's cleared by us. It's coming right back at us though. Oh, what a goal for Ghent that is. What a cheeky lob over the keeper from De Poitre. Let's have a look at this again. It's annoying that we've conceded, but what a way to concede that is. Goalkeeper quite far out. Oh, I almost got a hand on it as well. Great goal. Annoying though. Oh, good bit of play. Weigl picks the pass. Darwin! You know what happens next. When Weigl plays that pass, Darwin picks it up and scores. Well intercepted by Weigl. And another beautifully threaded pass into Darwin's path. Just rolls it past the goalkeeper. 3-1. Can we put this game to bed now? Paul Schmidt! Oh! I tried to lob the keeper. A bit like how the Ghent player scored. Didn't quite work. And is that it? That's it. Full time. Whew! We are through to the Champions League group stages. Thank goodness. That would have been an interesting element that I hadn't thought about to this potential challenge, is the fact that we didn't get Europe for the first season. But thankfully we've managed to do that. Be interested to see what group we get. Obviously that will be in the next episode. But yeah, what a goal that was from De Poitre with that lob over the keeper. So Everton's going to be out for between 3 to 4 weeks. That's a bit of a loss for us, I think. Grimaldo, he's out for 3 to 5 weeks with a twisted ankle. And Pizzi, oh wow, Pizzi's out for 2 to 3 weeks with ligament damage. So we have got a few injuries to deal with. Hopefully our squad is big enough to be able to deal with these injuries. I'm not so sure, but we'll obviously see. 2 goals from Nunez. Let's praise him. So guys, that will wrap up the episode then. So as mentioned, I'll play through to the end of the month and we'll come back for that live com game, which will be against Ferreira at the end of October. Obviously I'll update you on who we get in our Champions League group as well. Can imagine it's going to be a pretty tough group if we've had to qualify for the Champions League. But we'll obviously talk about that when we come back and any other bits of business we've done as well. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.